as Navi just flings herself from the inside of the temple.
I always love how, like, Navi seems to have, like, a little bit of rubber banding.
Yes.
Like, she overshoots. Also, nice zoom out. Right through Sheik.
Through the pelvis. It's a magic lens, don't worry.
I didn't know where else to put the camera.
It's the final showdown.
Another unknown legend. Well, then obviously you wouldn't know it, so it's not so unknown, is it?
But she's a Sheikah.
Or he is, rather.
Okay.
But I'm not looking for the Sacred Triangle, I just want to beat up Ganondorf!
Don't you have the Triforce already, or has that not been established yet?
No.
Oh.
I beat up his nannies, gonna go beat him up! He'll probably... I would love it if Ganondorf, like, had said something like, "You beat up my nannies. That is unacceptable." Coop Katake, this is for you!
No, that's the final blow. It's Ganondorf's like, "You will not defeat me. I killed your nannies." And he just passes out. Yeah, blows up his tower because he's so mad. Nana!
Other Nana! Basically this says, Triforce is made of power, wisdom, courage, fire, earth, water, wind, heart. And, by your powers combined, I am the Triforce. But if you are inclined towards one of the Paragons rather than all three, the Triforce will break apart. You get the part that is inclined for you. Two other people get the other parts without even realizing it. They're just like, oh, I have a Triforce now. So you have to go gather them up to get your wish, but that would make the Triforce whole again, and if you touched it and you weren't balanced, it would just fly apart again, wouldn't it?
Right.
So, like, as long as Ganondorf's just like, I want power.
Well, I guess it depends on, like, in this reincarnation, quote-unquote, of Ganondorf, oh, that's a fun little glitch there.
I have no legs.
No
such thing as hips.
But in this reincarnation, yes, it would just constantly keep splitting back up again. However, the closest I think Ganondorf's really ever gotten to that aspect is in Wind Waker, when, like, the Triforce was literally there.
Well, I think it was.
Literally right there.
I think if you went through the trouble of gathering up, it won't split apart again. But they still don't explain it well. Also, whoa, we had the Triforce of Courage.
Oh my god!
Who has the Triforce? The seventh sage? What? Okay, this is just starting to sound like a Mary Sue.
This is very much a Mary Sue.
and I'm the best at everything, and I'm the seventh sage, and I have the Triforce of Wisdom, and princess, not a queen, just a princess.
I remember this causing so much controversy.
Samus is a girl. What?
Well, I hate the fact that I'm bringing this up, but if anyone has read the manga of Ocarina of Time, the explanation for this is so piss poor. It's literally just that one Sheikah from before going up to Zelda as a young girl saying, "You know what you must do now. You must become a boy." What? It's never implied that Sheik is a boy.
Actually,
Sheik is
it
implied
is
to be an ambiguous character. You don't know.
Nope. What? Bruto says, "Say thank you to him for me." Aha. Yes.
Rubber banding.
No.
Pardon me. I was just looking at the stones that aren't there anymore. Where did they go? Oh shit! She's talking again.
God no. Cutscene.
Now she's explaining the whole time paradox thing. That because you opened a door 7 years ago, stuff happened.
Basically, you weren't old enough to use the Master Sword. So it was sort of like, Link, you can't do that. The future will be changed. You've created a time paradox.
How dare you! And basically, the Master Sword held you there for 7 years. Froze you in place.
It's like, no!
And that's
Put
why
you in a
when
timeout.
It's why when you woke up, you had that weird tattoo on your lower thigh.
Go sit in corner. Go sit in corner. Think about what you did.
You sit there until you're able to hold that up with one hand.
Also, you're getting earrings now.
But sages, no, sit.
You don't have your sword license yet. Not allowed to get a sword license until you're 17.
Protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can do stuff that's useful.
Arrow of light! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
One.
Centered text.
Exclamation. In blue text even. YMC.
Spirit bomb! Yep, here's the third magic arrow.
That was an odd little thing. Up. 45
Link's
degree
face
angle down.
looks really weird here.
Yes.
Link's face.
It's
It's just like, arrow of light!
It's small compared to his face.
Uh-oh. An earthquake in Terrobang. What? You foolish traitor. Uh-oh. Wait, why does text box change color?
I don't know.
Huh?
What
was that?
What is going on?
I like how Link pounds on the ground.
No!
He's like,
No!
no. That is a weird camera angle. It just makes Link's legs look really tiny.
Where is she going?
Ganondorf. She's about to hit the ceiling. Is she? No! Well, I was already gonna go to your castle anyway. Okay.
I will admit, the first time I played that was actually kind of like... that was something I was not expecting to happen. I was expecting something, but I wasn't expecting it to be just a... Shing! Oh, crystallized.
Well, there she goes. Yeah, it is kind of a nice twist. Because usually the princess is kidnapped Usually the princess gets kidnapped at the beginning of the game, not the end of the game.
Yeah.
So... Well... Ah! What the? The quality!
Holy Jesus.
Yeah,
Suddenly...
Now I'm recording with the how pitch, so...
Aha.
I forgot to save after entering Ganon's castle, so I was able to re-record this cutscene. So, that was a benefit of me not saving enough. 6 evil barriers. Why, that's the number of medallions I have now.
Somehow you have 1 billion more.
Haha. Well.
It's an amazing rainbow bridge.
Would you believe how much better this looks in the
how he
3DS version?
I like how he leans over, like, I can step on this.
Is it safe? This bridge looks 10 million times better in the 3DS version, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, it does.
It is incredible looking.
Just to let you know, we're inside Ganon's castle.
Couldn't just say Ganon's castle, you're inside the castle now. Things are about to get serious. Well, sure does look like I can go straight in. Ouch.
Ow.
Aha!
Ow.
Oh, and it does damage.
That didn't work.
So anyway, time to go do some puzzle rooms. I bet if we found a way to turn off this energy, and boy, that sure looks like the forest temple symbol. Gosh golly gee whiz, can you guess what's gonna happen?
Structure-based puzzle solving. Based on everything that we've learned in previous places.
Yep, like how at the beginning of the forest temple, there was a Wolfoss, and there is a Wolfoss there.
And there's 4 torches. And there were 4 torches there.
Oh yeah, it's almost like this is a final exam level. But there's a twist. There's actually 5 torches in here.
Ooh. Ganondorf, you sneaky son of a biatch.
Anyway, what you need to do is shoot that torch with a fire arrow.
No.
In retrospect, I probably should have shot this torch first, so the other torches don't go out, but oh well.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. But yeah, this is basically the final exam. You have to go through a whole bunch of recycled puzzles from previous dungeons.
How many coins? Rupees.
But here's a puzzle that but here's a puzzle that wasn't even in the Forest Temple at all. It was in the Shadow Temple.
Huh.
Yeah, so then again, the Shadow Temple section is very, very short. So it's not exactly like you just go into one area and it's just puzzles from that area of the game. It's just a variety of puzzles, sort of related. The puzzles aren't particularly difficult though.
No.
There's like 3 puzzles per area. I don't want to aim that way.
No. There we go.
Yeah.
Whoop. I might be one of the... I know that I'm one of a group of people. I can't play games that are inverted control systems. I can't.
Yeah.
Or if you move the control stick up and your character points down, I can't do that, no.
I usually get the hang of it if it's like a flying game, but if it's like a first-person shooter game, I mix it up, even if it's not inverted.
There was someone who told me that there is a mod that you could add to this game where you could do inverted controls. I'm just like, that's so confusing. Why would you want to do that?
Some people like it better, I guess.
I guess, but dang. I would lose my mind.
Oh,
no. Dang it.
How to get all those rupees again.
Oh,
we don't have to hit the switch again, weirdly enough.
For some reason.
Woohoo! Here, yes. Also, Link, is it just me or are Link's boots clipping through the hover shoes?
Next time I get a good shot of that. A little bit, like when in the running animation, probably.
Yeah. Oh well.
Like when you're standing still, not so much, but then it's when you look, like if you look at it from the front, it looks like it, but what some people don't seem to realize is that when you call them slippers, they really are slippers. Like they don't go, they're not like a different type of shoe. They're like clip-ons.
Clip-on.
It's like snap, Velcro, snap, Velcro.
Anyway. Every single area ends in a room like this.
What the hell is that thing?
That's a big nasty ball of energy, and we have to use our light arrow to shoot it.
I'm reminded of those things from inside of Jabba Jabba's belly.
Yeah. Oh, and the arrow gets stuck there.
Do you get the arrow back? Oh, what?
Hurry up! Off-center
How
tech.
did she get there?
She's a sage.
How did she get inside of the weird...
Warp speed!
What?
Oh, God.
The hell was that?
Well. saves us the trouble of having to walk out.
I guess. That was just tricky.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Water. Blue fire. Red eyes. Can you guess what's going to happen? Also, watch out. These freeze arts spawn. That's not cool. Anyway, kill him and the door opens, but you gotta get that
blue fire somehow.
Let me show you a trick I learned.
Oh. Oh.
What? Ah.
Ow.
Anyway, I'm about to cheat. It is a cheat, and some people may say that it is dishonorable, but whatever. Do you really use the claim check after you've gotten the big Oron sword?
No.
You don't. Oop. Wrong. What you gotta do is, when you use the bottle, you gotta pause at just the right time and switch to another item. Like, it has to be pretty exact, and if you get it right, still not right. If you get it right, that item will change into a bottle, like when it's mid-swing like this. And thus, the claim check has become a bottle. So now we have 5 bottles. You can do this to any item in the game, but
I wouldn't recommend it for any item.
It will actually glitch up the item screen if you use it on too many items at once. And if you've done it to like a time exclusive item, you can only use the bottle in that time period.
Okay.
Also, here's what a trap chest does.
Ow. Minty freshness.
But yeah, that's how you can get extra bottles if you want extra bottles.
If you need one more bottle.
I just decided to show it off, you know, because
Hey,
it's a pretty cool thing.
This isn't 100%. This is 101%.
Exactly.
I got a bottle that you never could have had before. How do you?
We're
like
going
them
into
apples?
we're going into Donkey Kong Country territory, 101%. So here's another puzzle. You might think you push that block into the hole, but no, you don't. You push this
The
one.
other one.
Yep. Oop. And this puzzle's timed, naturally.
Of course it is.
The Water Temple puzzles are more based on the Ice Cave, but the Water Temple didn't really have that many puzzles besides change the water height, which wouldn't work well in an environment like Ganon's Tower, I don't think.
Or
So,
if anything, you just add like a twist to it, like the water's poisoned, so like it hurts you when you're swimming around.
which would be really dumb. So,
I don't drink normal water. I only drink poison water.
it helps me get the deep voice.
By ruining my vocal cords.
Oh. Also, Rusty Switch. I still think it would have been clever if they had used blue fire to, like, de-rust switches.
I could see that.
I mean, because fire is oxidation and rust is oxidation. Blue fire is like the opposite of fire, so...
Or shoot it with a light arrow or something. Play Song with Time, make the rest just...
The light arrow! Unrust through the power of justice! Also, the shadow's purple for these things.
For some reason.
Why do they give off a shadow?
My wife.
Ah, good. Hurry up! Already, she's rushing me to do things. Oh, damn. I love that effect. It's really awesome in 3D.
Oh, I can imagine that just being trippy as holy hell.
Whoa!
Ow, my eyes.
This is amazing!
Alright. Shadow Temple?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, it's purple. Ooh.
Ooh,
Purple
boy.
is a shade of darkness.
Gosh, I wonder what item I'll need to use in here. Also, maybe not. One thing that playing this game with progressive scan mode on has taught me is that the 2D graphics haven't really aged well.
No.
for example, the image of Link in the quest status screen. Also, likes can't eat the mirror shield. They can't spit you into a pit.
Oh, they're awful.
Yeah. But if you go into the quest status screen and you look at the 2D image of Link in progressive scan mode, it's really blurry and icky. And,
yes, it is.
And the same thing kind of happens to the 2D rooms. You know? So, I don't know. This game's graphics have held up in very few areas.
Oh, yeah.
And
most people remember this game not for, not for, like, graphics, really.
Yeah. They should.
No,
but.
like, and see, that's kind of like one of the main things I really like about Nintendo. I mean, as of this current day and age, they don't necessarily worry about making it look all shiny and pretty. They make it so that when you're playing a game, you're having a good time.
Yep. Which is why they said if you don't like the timeline, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't really care about the timeline.
Right. I mean, sure, with the Wii U coming out now, I mean, yeah, it will be able to do high definition and all that fun jazz, but it was never a necessity for them.
Yeah.
They were just appeasing to that little tiny percent of people who just said, "But please."
But I will say that Skyward Sword is really, really good looking.
Oh, yes, it is.
I like
I
the.
haven't played it yet.
I like the impressionistic painting effect, where the further away something is, the more it appears to be painted with pointillism.
Yeah.
That is
Very
actually
clever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really good effect, and it gives a good sense of depth, because you can't see things in great detail anymore. It's all blurry. Which is why, when things are far away, they look far away, unlike in Twilight also Golden Gauntlets. You use these to pick up 3 things in the entire game. That's it.
Who cares? It looks pretty.
Yeah. But, that, in Skyward Sword, when something's far away, it actually looks really far away.
Yeah.
In Wind Waker, when something's far away, it looks really far away. In this game...
it is far away. It
Yeah.
takes forever to get there.
In this game, when something's far away,
just-
the draw distance sucks, and that kind of gives the feeling that it's really far away, because it's fading into a color.
Into a color,
the
yeah.
atmospheric perspective. Twilight Princess doesn't do anything to make it feel like something's far away, other than putting it really far away. So
It puts it
Twilight
far away, and then it, like, slightly blurs the image of it. Ever so slightly.
Not even that, really. It just... That's why Twilight Princess feels really small.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work for that game because it's trying to be a big grand adventure, so the smallness doesn't really work. But in major... Hi. Please save the princess. A similar problem... I don't know. A similar problem is in Majora's Mask, because the draw distance was much better in Majora's Mask. You could see things very far away.
Yeah.
And that kind of made Termina Field feel very small.
Right.
But I think that kind of helps it a little bit, because it is kind of a small area, and it's just...
It's small, but big at the same time, which was so confusing. Like, there are
It
points
feels
when you just feel so
empty.
claustrophobic, but then there are times where you're just like, I have so much room to move around in. Where do I start?
Like Twilight Princess, that bigness without feeling big makes it feel empty.
Yeah.
But it works for Majora's Mask because it's supposed to feel empty, because everybody's left.
Yeah.
Everybody is not here. They're panicking and leaving and going to other places.
Right.
It doesn't work for Twilight Princess because it's supposed to be a grand, epic, huge adventure, and it doesn't feel big.
Right.
It doesn't feel huge.
And I mean, yeah, the only time when it does feel big or huge is, when you go into Hyrule Field, but that was just stupidly big.
Hyrule Field doesn't even feel big because it's separated into sections anyway.
I'm a badass!
Yeah, just...
Overcompensation.
Oh well.
Oh, look at that.
I kind of just imagine him like clapping his hands together, going, "That felt good." Anyway, time to visit the last great fairy.
She's been in here for a while, hasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Come on out.
It's the same one from the other 7 times.
Hello, Nurse Joy.
Courage, but you are the one of wisdom. Oh, never mind.
Enhance your defensive power.
Receive it now!
Can't I get it later? No, now. Welp. This makes your hearts look like they did in the 2D games.
Ah, I see what they're doing.
Your defensive power is enhanced. Basically, this doubles the amount of health you have.
Yes.
So if you have 20 hearts, you basically have 40 hearts now.
Nice.
It just looks like 20 hearts.
So wait a minute. If an enemy that does 1/4 of a heart, does that mean it doesn't harm you at all?
It would do 1/8 of a heart. It just wouldn't show on the meter, I don't think. It would still do damage. It just wouldn't be visible, or it would round up and still do 1/4 of a heart.
Oh, you mean round down?
It would round up because it would only be 1/8 of a heart.
Never mind.
So it would have to round up, but
It has to hit you 2 times consecutively at the exact same time.
Yes. But it's very useful to have.
Okay, we're now inside Ganon's castle again.
Yeah.
We're not outside, we're inside.
But another thing that kind of makes the Twilight Princess Hyrule Field small, I think.
It's sectioned.
Yeah, it's sectioned off and it's enclosed. Like every area doesn't really feel like a field because it's enclosed with like
a canyon.
Walls. Yeah, it feels like different rooms, and you even get the transition to different areas. Like you go and it has to load up the next area. In Wind Waker, if you saw something, you could just go there.
Yeah, like that was the one thing that always just kind of, you can't stay here for long.
We can stay here for 2 minutes and 40 seconds, though.
But what was it? The ocean was just. I mean, some people say they marvel at that, but at the same time, some people hate it. I love that fact that in Wind Waker, it's a huge ocean.
Yeah,
It's not like you hit a fence
giant
and
wall.
It loads another area of the ocean. No, you're in the ocean.
Yep.
Keep sailing in one direction. You're not gonna hit anything.
Anyway, a thing here is that if you touch the lava, you go back to the entrance. But this platform will sink unless you're wearing the hover boots.
Oh yes, and that's one of those things that I really liked about the hover boots. Actually, that brings up a point we talked about previously. If there's a platform that's supposed to fall when you're not wearing the hover boots, will it fall? I mean, won't it fall? Yeah, so there you go. There's the answer to that question.
But other platforms will still fall, just as Centerpiece won't. But, yeah, Wind Waker's ocean felt huge because of atmospheric perspective.
Right.
If you saw something, you could see it getting closer, and you could see details
But
better as you got closer to it.
Yeah, it took a while. It's not like you were instantly there.
A lot of people hated the sailing because they thought it was boring. I found it relaxing, to be honest. I just, like, kick back and just, like, think about...
your shit together.
And think about, I wonder what I'm gonna find next.
Get the F away from me!
Lava was sprayed everywhere.
Alright, moving on.
That would have been a great animation if they had put that in. Just him
He has a smug look on his face.
Dusting off his hands.
Readjusts his belt. Okay.
Like rubs his biceps.
Okay. Rolls one arm. Okay.
Kind of just like looks to the side, sees if anybody's looking. Yeah.
Actually, that's funny that we think about it. He's able to lift these gigantic you know, boulders and stuff, why can't he just pick Ganon up and just throw him off the side of the platform?
It's just like, time out, I'm sorry, give me a hug. Psych!
Grabs the giant tusks and just... That's what I thought.
Ganon, he can fly is the thing.
So?
Just throw him
Link
away.
could pick up the tower.
That would be hilarious. He just like picks up the whole castle,
You can't
throws it into
it.
another kingdom.
Just
get out of here.
just picks it up and either does one or two things. One, throws it way off into the distance, curse you. Or like he just takes the giant tower, lifts it up, tilts it to one side, and begins to shake it until Ganondorf falls out. Get your scrawny ass out.
Squeaker! Squeaker!
Okay. I wonder who's in this weird pulsing ball.
I wonder if he's been taking some of that special crop.
Paradox, he slowed
Nope, he's serious. Got no time right now. Better hurry up.
Hurry up, bro.
They won't let me have any in the Chamber of Sages. Kinda sucks.
Okay, so we have one left or two left?
Dose.
Alright.
I'm
bananas for the third time today. Oh, That's what's up.
That always makes me laugh. Anyway, this is the time chamber.
Again and knock knock.
It's like Ganondorf just like he's just like leaning back in his chair, wondering what am I gonna do today. He just hears that sound, and it's like he just looks around, just like wondering, God, what the hell was that? Anyway, a cool thing that arrows do is they pin their targets against the walls. Well, it pinned the Skulltula against the wall, which was really cool. It's like the Huntsman from TF2, except before TF2.
It's a key. It's the only one you've needed thus far.
Yep, this is the only chamber with keys.
Ah, again. He must have a serious problem. Why does he put a Triforce here?
Burger!
There you go.
You know what I just noticed? Zelda's Lullaby looks like the Triforce.
Yeah, I guess it does. This is the second key that you've needed thus far.
Also, the Skyward Sword theme is Zelda's Lullaby backwards. No.
I don't know. That was something that I was listening to the trailer. I was just like, okay, this is cool. But then like, but wait. I'm like, okay, that was a neat little cookie.
Yep, that was cool.
Like, some people were saying, oh my god, it's amazing! And some people were saying, oh, that's stupid, they're not original anymore. I'm like, I thought that was kind of clever. Come on.
It was a nice touch.
It was a nice little hint to the fans, or like those people who are like that obsessed about reversing things and trying to find out secret stuff. It's like, there you go. Nintendo gives you this one for free.
Yep. It was sort of like the Any Objections lady from the other M trailer. It said, yeah, this is a Zelda game. Anyway, don't wander here too long because there'll be a wall master. Yep, so. But here's the actual thing.
Pop goes the thingy. Oh.
Hey, old man!
Is despair.
Oh, the light berry. Just love how stern Rauru looks.
Away!
Warp speed! I'm giving her all she's got, Captain, but she can't take much more.
Okay. So. One left.
Yep, the spirit barrier.
Wouldn't it have made more sense if the light one was last?
I don't know. They did them all out of order, so it doesn't really matter. You can't do them in order.
Oh, that's right.
Because the golden gauntlets are in the shadow barrier, so.
Which you need, yeah.
Yep. So. What? Oh. For a second, I thought that bounced off me. That was so weird.
He just kicks it away? No.
Clink. Ouch, my foot. Ouch, my foot. Ouch, my foot. Ouch, my foot.
I still, like, I understand that these things are sharp, they're pointy, and they hurt you. I just don't understand what they are.
They're spiked sliders. They're like those spike traps from the old 2D games. Except 3D.
Okay.
I'm guessing they're like magic or something.
I really hope so, otherwise this is just an ouch. My ankles, they're gone.
That's the only explanation I could come up
They're
with.
magic. They're magnets, even.
That could, maybe, yeah. They could, yeah, maybe. Maybe they just like float over the ground. Maybe they just like float a little bit over the ground, and once you push them, they just bounce off things. Like, I don't know. Like zero friction. Also bomb shoes, because you need them.
There's a hole up top that you need, that some people didn't see.
Yeah.
And again, I love how they made you like just completely throw logic out the window by having to touch that indicator by swinging your sword through stone, brick, and bars.
Yep.
Somehow.
You only need to do that if you don't have bomb shoe.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is forgiving because if you hit a torch, you'll still hit the switch.
Very helpful.
Which is very nice because it's extremely hard to line up bomb shoes.
Yes, because they have a mind of their own.
It's very nice that they did that. Anyway. Burn. And one of these is the right one. All the others will just summon a wall master.
Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh.
Booga booga booga.
That noise is just so unnerving to me. I don't know why, it just is. It's in that impending doom. You know it's falling down.
London Bridge is falling down.
Here I come. I'm coming from the ceiling. I'm gonna drop on your head. See, that's creepy.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Ooh,
Deku nuts.
Yeah.
Those will be useful, maybe. Boom!
Oh, hi again.
Very
Hey, it's that
spell.
one person from that one time.
Hurry up, kid!
I just thought of an interesting way that you could use Deku Nuts to defeat Ganondorf.
Well.
Duck and dodge all around him. Shove one in his mouth while he isn't looking. And then right as he turns around to question what's going on, uppercut his chin. Allow it to explode. You'd literally blow the top half of his head clean off. That's what's up.
Right. Well.
Anyone next? He just looks back at Zelda. What up? Didn't even
That's
pull out
the
my
end.
blade.
That's the end of this part. We're gonna see y'all next time for the finale.
Let's kill him!